My name is Patrice Demers from Montreal. I'm pastry chef and owner of Patrice Pâtisserie. And today I'm going to prepare a cake using hazelnut, azalea chocolate, and pear. I chose azalea because I was quite surprised when I first tasted it. There's a really nice hazelnut flavor. It's a milk chocolate, but it's not too sweet either. Like, there's a really nice balance between the toasty flavor of hazelnut and the milk chocolate. First step is the cake. We need some toasted hazelnut. They need to be really well toasted, so I do them at 300 Fahrenheit slowly so they get toasted from the inside. And we first start by mixing them in a RoboCoupe with the sugar. Then we start adding the eggs one at a time. We really need to get a nice emulsion. And while this is mixing for about 8 minutes, we're gonna start whipping egg whites. When they're really foamy, we're gonna start adding sugar. We want a nice meringue that is still shiny, not too stiff. Then we're gonna add some canola oil to the mix of hazelnut. And then we're gonna combine the two together. So we're gonna pour in 3 times the hazelnut batter in the egg whites. We're gonna fold it. And then we pour that in a full sheet pans. And we're gonna cook the cake at 325. It's gonna take about 40 minutes. Now we're gonna eat some cream. When it's boiling, we're just gonna take it off the heat. We're gonna add some toasted buckwheat. Cover and let it infuse for about 5 minutes. Then we're gonna pass that through a tammy. We're gonna add some invert sugar and glucose and a bit of salt. We're gonna bring it back to boil, and then we're gonna emulsify that cream with some azalea chocolate. We're gonna pour the hot cream in 2 or 3 times in the azalea chocolate while we mix to get a really nice emulsion. Finally, we're gonna have the cold cream. We're just gonna pour the cream while we're mixing. And then we cover everything, put that in the fridge for at least 8 hours. Then we're gonna prepare the pear gelée. So we have a pear puree. We're gonna add some water, lemon juice, sugar, and a vanilla bean. Then we're gonna bring that to boil. We're gonna add 4 sheets of gelatine and a bit of pear liqueur. And I like to let it sit so it's not super warm when we're gonna pour it on the cake. We're gonna use a metal frame to cut our hazelnut cake, and then we're gonna pour directly the pear gelée on top of the cake. And we put that in the fridge for a few hours until the gelée is set. When we're ready, we just take out the cake off the frame. We're gonna cut it in rectangle. And then we're gonna whip the ganache. It is super important with this type of ganache to not whip them too much. They can become greeny quite fast. What we're looking for is really soft peak. And then we're gonna use a pastry bag to pipe the whipped ganache directly on top of the pear gelée. And we're gonna garnish it with shards of azalea chocolate, a little bit of toasted buckwheat, and I'm just gonna grate with a microplane some azalea chocolate on top. And that's it.